Good morning. Right, week 2 off to my Slimming World meeting to do my first weigh-in to see if I've lost. I am hopeful. I think I've been really good all week. It's been a good week. Stayed motivated, stayed on plan, not used all my swips, it's a new word for sins. Yeah, it's first week, usually get a good number, so off we go, let's find out. So week 2, Saturday morning, I've just been to my second Slimming World meeting. Lost 2.5 pounds for my first week. I won't lie, that's a little disappointing for me. I was hoping for 4 or even 5 on my first week. You tend to get a bigger number. So yeah, just keep at it, I guess, there, and see how it goes this week. So yeah, I've really actually enjoyed the process. I found it really helpful, having some kind of guidelines to follow, to kind of keep me on track, but pretty motivated throughout the whole week, so I didn't really have a problem sticking to it. So yeah, so we're in week 2 now, so let's see how it goes. So I'm now back home. It's some time has passed since my meeting this morning, and I've been giving some thought to my reaction, and this kind of negative mind space that took hold when I didn't get what I thought I was going to get on the scales. And that just takes me back in time, because that's so, you know, that's definitely a reaction I've had in the past, and I've seen other people have as well. If you don't get what you think you're going to get on the scales, it can be very easy to spin out, get into a negative mind space, and just get off track. Just think, this isn't working, I'm ditching it. And you can't do that. After 1 week, I've lost 2.5 pounds. That's good. You know, and I needed to remind myself what I'd said right away. I knew I wasn't going to get a fast weight loss. I wasn't going to come in here and get, 6-7 pounds off in the first week. I've been on diets before and lost 10 pounds in the first week. That wasn't going to happen, and I always knew that. So I'm over my disappointment. I've put myself, I am back in a positive headspace. I've been shopping and got everything sorted for this week. I've got some recipes that I've pinned, and I'm going to gonna get fit in along the way. And yeah, so I'm okay now, in case you were wondering. But yeah, it is a reminder just to probably not get so super hyper focused on what that scale is going to say, because it's definitely not going to be something that gives you what you want to see every week. I mean, some weeks you'll have good weeks, some weeks not. Even when you've been on track and think you're going to get a good loss, you may even gain some weeks. Just the body works in mysterious ways. It's all about the long journey, it takes a while to get there, but it's a compilation of all the weeks and months that you put into it. So yeah, reminding myself of that. I also got to thinking today, which is something I'd kind of just been focused on the numbers, but it got me thinking today about remembering to look out for non-scale victories. So I was looking back at the week, and I realised, which I just hadn't kind of clicked before, but I realised that I haven't had any heartburn all week. So acid reflux, heartburn, I would normally get it quite regularly, and especially during the night. It would wake me at least 3 or 4 nights a week, and I have not been woken up one night this week. I have no recollection, looking back at the week, that it's happened during the day. I have the little chalky tablets, the Rennies. I haven't touched them all week. So I mean, that's fantastic. That is such a huge win for me, and so I'm going to take it. That's such a great thing to focus on. So yeah, I'm feeling better. Like that's important. It's not all about how we look and what that number is. It's about how we're feeling. Are we feeling healthier? Do we have more energy? And to look at things like that. So that's something I'm going to be bearing in mind this week, and actually using that to help motivate me. I'm going to be looking out for what those wins are. And what I'd actually love to do is just hear from you about what your non-scale victories are, the kind of things you're hoping to achieve through eating healthier and losing weight, but that aren't about the scales, or things you've already experienced that the rest of us can look forward to if we haven't got there yet. So please do get in the comments section and let me know what sort of things like that you have experience of, or at the very least hoping for and looking forward to. So yes, this is my motivation for the week. Non-scale victories, keep on going, make good food, stick on plan, and well, I'll be now back next week after my next weigh-in, so I will be back. I'll let you know how we're getting on, and catch you in the comments in the meantime. Thanks very much. Bye.